if we're going to be totally honest about Wolfsburg, they are in the bin at the minute. They are currently 12th in the Bundesliga, which for them is just dreadful. It's mad to think though, because Wolfsburg are a very recognisable name in German football. But this is where we come in. We're going to take over, we're going to take a trip over to Germany, and we're going to sort out Wolfsburg. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button if you are new around here. It massively helps with the growth of the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have yet to see one of my rebuild videos before, here are the rules. The main objective of this rebuild is to win the Champions League. I can make any transfers that I want, making it as realistic as possible. All games have to be simulated, but the Champions League final has to be played. Now that you know how this works, strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. We begin our journey with Wolfsburg with just over 35 million. Now, to take a quick scan of this team, I mean, I do not like this formation in the slightest. 3-4-2-1. Absolutely not. That is getting changed. They've got some pretty decent players in this team. It's not bad. It's just, it needs a lot of work. It definitely needs a lot of work. And I am quite looking forward to rebuilding this team. Do start this transfer window with a departure in Daniel Ginczek for 2 million. We have just brought in the French midfielder Youssouf Fofana for just under 20 million. We have just secured another player in this transfer window in Dwight McNeil for just over 16 million. We've just done a massive chunk of business in one go. So we just sold Whelan for just over 3 million. We sold Gilavogi for just under 10 million, and we have sent out Asta Vrang on a 2-year loan. We have also just sent out Renato Stefan on a 2-year loan move as well. And that brings the end to that transfer window. We've been pretty busy. We brought in McNeil, we brought in Fofana, 2 very good players. I think this team on paper is a lot better than how they're actually doing in real life. In terms of what I'm expecting for the halfway point of this season, I aren't really too sure. I don't really want to make any predictions for the first season. I just want to see how we do, and then we can take it from there. But I do believe we are in the Champions League, so let's go to the group stage. This has got the potential to be quite a competitive group, so we're up against Lille, Sevilla, and RB Salzburg. This one, I can't really call this one if I'm being totally honest. Lille are a decent team, Sevilla are a decent team, RB, yes, they're definitely the weakest team out of us, on paper anyways. But I'm not sure. I'd like to think we could get out of Group G. It would be very nice. But at the same time, it's only season 1. There's a long way to go yet. Oh my god, how close is this group? I mean, RB Salzburg, yes, they're at the bottom of the pile. But Sevilla, ourselves, and Lille, we've really pushed it to the limit, didn't we? We've just beaten Lille to the post. Jesus Christ. I'm not overly certain why we've beaten Lille to the second spot, though. I mean, we've got the same goal difference. I'm not too sure at all. If someone could leave a comment down below to let me know why we've beaten Lille to the second spot in the Group G, I'd be very grateful for that. But we are in the round of 16, so let's see who the next opponent is. Oh my god. Yep, Arjun is going to get caught very short in the round of 16. Meanwhile, in the Bundesliga, we are technically joint top with, who else would it be? Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Those two are definitely going to be the teams that we're going to be competing with the most in the Bundesliga if we want to be challenging for the title at least. We have done a little bit of business in this transfer window, bringing in James Justin from Leicester for 14 million. And that wraps up that transfer window. The only bit of business we did end up doing was bringing in James Justin from Leicester, but that is about it. But the team has come on leaps and bounds since the first half of the season when we last saw it. Neil and Mecca and Baku are all going up. It's beautiful. Fofana, Arnold, Schlager. It's looking pretty decent. I mean, we're definitely not going to be winning the Champions League this season, considering who we've got next. But it's definitely a positive start. If we can keep the scoreline respectable, I will take that, because the thing is, strange things have happened in rebuilds in the past. But first season Wolfsburg against current Liverpool, I don't think we've got a hope in hell. We are at home in this first leg fixture. We're against the Scousers. Keep it respectable, please. Do you know what? A 3-2 loss against one of the strongest teams in the world. Yeah, I'll accept that. It's 3-2. It's an insanely respectable scoreline considering who we are playing against. We're away from home. Let's see. Maybe we can pull off a miracle, but nah, it wasn't to be. They end up beating us 2-1. To be fair, I do not mind that in the slightest. Liverpool have one of the strongest sides in the world, and the fact that we kept the scoreline to 5-3 overall, I will take that. We are in Europe once again in Season 2. We beat Dortmund to 4th spot by 5 points. Bayern Munich aren't the champions of Bundesliga this time. It is, in fact, RB Leipzig in a shocking turn of events. Leverkusen were 3rd, and we are 4th. Definitely happy with this, considering it's only the first season. Bayern Munich, however, did win the League Cup. Real Sociedad won the UEFA Conference League. Leicester won the Europa League. And it was Barcelona who were crowned new champions of Europe. As you can see, the front three did bag themselves some goals. Combined, they got just under 50 goals. It's definitely been a decent season. The first season with any rebuilds, always trial and error, just to see how we finish, and then we can build on top of that. The real work, though, does start in Season 2. We begin Season 2 with just over 75 million, and our first transfer is pretty big business. We have brought Konate back over to Germany for the region of £45 million. On top of that, we have just brought in Diogo Dalot from United for just over 20 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold Roussillon to Real Sociedad for just over £10 million. We have also just sent out Mickey van der Ven to Newcastle on a 2-year loan deal. And that is the end of that transfer window. This is how the team is currently looking. I wanted to show you guys something. We are one player away in the starting 11 from having every single player at the minimum overall of 80. Now, in only one season, I reckon that's pretty good going. I do believe that we are only a couple of extremely good signings away from being a genuine threat in the Champions League. Speaking of the Champions League, this time we are in Group B and we are with Manchester United, Benfica and Club Bruges. United, realistically, on paper, should go through with flying colours. Second spot in this group is definitely between ourselves, Benfica and Club Bruges. I think we may have the advantage over Benfica and Club Bruges on paper, but I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm not going to say anything further. We're just going to wait and find out in 3, 2, 1. That I did not see coming in the slightest. We beat Manchester United to the top spot by 1 point. United and ourselves successfully gain entry to the round of 16 in the Champions League. Benfica and Club Bruges didn't really stand a chance, to be fair to them. Benfica weren't too far off, but ourselves and United proved to be too much for them. Right, let's find out who our next opponent is in the round of 60. Sevilla. Okay, that could have been a hell of a lot. Who the hell are Latian? But we are against Sevilla, which I will absolutely take with both hands. They're probably one of the nicest teams to draw in this Champions League round. Meanwhile, in the Bundesliga, we're not doing as well as I'd like to do. We're top 6, don't get me wrong, but I feel like with the team that we've got, we're letting ourselves down just a little bit. I mean, I think we should be above Hoffenheim. Definitely above Leverkusen. Bayern Munich, top as per usual. We should have seen that coming. RB Leipzig in close pursuit of them, though, in second place. Only 3 points behind them. Dortmund are having a very bad season for their standards, if I'm being honest. They should be definitely top 3. What the hell's happened to Schalke, man? I remember back in the day, they were one of the marquee names in German football. We have just sold the American John Brooks to Tottenham Hotspur for bang on 15 million. We have added a little bit of squad depth to the team by bringing in the Polish international Zielinski for 30 million. That transfer window is done and dusted. Our front 3 I'm very happy with. The middle 3 I'm very happy with. The back 4, like the thing is, our 2 centre backs and right backs I'm quite happy with. James Justin, however, hasn't done as well as I'd like him to have done. He's 24 years old, 79 rated. I expected him to do a little bit better. I think next season we're going to start looking for another fullback. But anyways, we now have a round of 16 fixture, so let's go to it. On paper, logically, we should wipe the floor with Sevilla. I don't think Sevilla have got many good players. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've got Acuna, they've got Delaney and Koundé, but those are the 3 standout players for them, and I don't think that'll be enough to take on our team. We're away from home, we're at Sevilla's home ground. Let's see if in the first round of the round of 16 how we can get an Olma. Okay, we lose 2-1. Okay. So that's just basically throwing everything I've just said into the bin. That is very disappointing. I thought we'd have done a hell of a lot better than that. By the looks of the stats, though, we did have most of the possession. We did have more shots, more chances. It just looks like a case of we just couldn't put our chances away, and Sevilla could. If we crash out of the Champions League in the round of 16, again, I'm going to be so gutted, man. It'll be the first time in this rebuild series we'd have ever done that. We have a reputation to uphold here. I have a reputation to uphold. We're at home in this leg. The team is actually looking insanely good now. There's just a couple of weak points that need to be brushed up on, but that is it. I think we have the strength to do this, so let's find out. We're at home this time. Can we... I never doubted them for a second. The infamous suspension. Oh, how I have not missed you. McNeil is out on a suspension. Our best left winger is out against the German Giants Bayern Munich, and they have pretty much got their strongest 11 out on the pitch. So that basically means we are screwed. Nevertheless, we move on. The first leg is away from home. We are at Bayern Munich's home ground. Let's see if we can pull off an absolute miracle. We draw 2-2. That is a lot better than I originally anticipated. I'm very shocked at that, I'll be honest with you. So we get McNeil back, and then Baku goes out on a suspension. I fucking hate career mode when it does. It literally does this every single time in the knockout stages. We are at such a disadvantage now. Our best player is out on suspension against Bayern Munich. We really needed him in this game as well. It is literally all to play for. We're at home in this game. We've got to replace Baku. I'm not sure who we're replacing him with, but we're going to hope for the best, and hopefully we can knock... That is so disappointing, man. We get knocked out in the quarterfinals by the best team in Germany, by a country mile, Bayern Munich. We end up losing 5-3 on aggregate, 3-1 in the second leg. Quite frankly, nothing to be ashamed of. It is an improvement from last year at least. Like I said earlier this season though, I do believe we are only a couple of signings away from going all the way to the final. We did however end the season on a high note, finishing second in the Bundesliga. We were only 4 points behind the champions Bayern Munich. We did make it to the League Cup final, but unfortunately we were bested by Borussia Dortmund. SD Huesca won the Europa Conference League, Villarreal won the Europa League, and Manchester City were crowned champions of Europe. Emeka's had a pretty damn good season this time, but the thing is, I think I need a better striker, because if we're in the Champions League, we need to be bagging a lot of goals. I think really we need another left back and another striker. Stats wise this year we've done absolutely shocking. I do not understand how this team has finished second. One thing's for certain though, season 3 we have to make some big signings. So beginning season 3, we have just under £100 million. And to kickstart business in this transfer window, we've just brought in Rafael Guerreiro from Borussia Dortmund for just under £45 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold a couple of players. Firstly, we have sold Philippe for £13.1 million. And we've also just said goodbye to Lucas N'Meka for £51 million. And to replace N'Meka, we have brought in Youssef En-Nesyri for £70 million on the dot. We've also just sold Maximilian Arnold for just under £40 million. He has been a great servant to Wolfsburg, but it was time to let him go. And with the money we got from Arnold, we have just brought in Matteo Guendouzi for just under £80 million. We have also just loaned out Astor Frank once again for 1 year to Brighton. And that wraps up things for that transfer window. And this is how the team is looking, just to keep you guys updated with what is going on. And I'm exceptionally happy with how this team is looking now. Maybe we need another right back, but apart from that, this is a genuine threat to the Champions League. Anyone who comes up against us now is not going to have it easy. Unfortunately, Tello has picked up an injury, but we do have Mbabu. On to the business end of this season. In Group D, we are against Latium, Galatasaray and KRC Genk. I'm not being funny. If we don't wipe the floor with this group, I'm deactivating my YouTube channel. It's as simple as that. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We have absolutely destroyed everybody in Group D. We do progress to the round of 16 along with Galatasaray. And our opponent is Sporting CP, probably the nicest fixture we've ever had in the round of 16. We are currently third in the Bundesliga, and not going to lie to you, Bayern Munich are running away with it. They are currently 13 points ahead of where we are right now. That is going to be a challenge to catch up with Bayern Munich, especially with how strong that team is. So I may live to regret that in that transfer window that has just passed, I did absolutely nothing. I've got a lot of faith in this team that we can pull it out of the bag and go all the way this time. I genuinely think that we're strong enough. But if I was to have any doubt, it would be in the right back Dalot. Other than that spot, I am completely content with how this team is looking. Right, it's that time again. Third time lucky. Let's go to the round of 16. Logically, let's be completely honest. We should wipe the freaking floor with Sporting CP. Their team is nothing compared to our team. We're away from home in this first leg. I'm hoping that those words I've just said don't come back round and bite me in the arse. Come on, Wolfsburg, prove me right. Yes, we win 2-1. We win 2-1. That's a good start. Let's go to the second leg. We just need a strong second leg to finish this tie off and book our place in the quarters. We're 2-1 up. We've got all the advantage we could possibly need. Let's finish this off. Knock Sporting out. Yep. Very comfortable. 6-2 on aggregate, 4-1 in the second leg. We move to the quarters. Now this one's going to be a challenge to say the least. We're up against current reigning European champions Chelsea. If I'm being honest though, their team doesn't really strike me as that threatening, but what is threatening to me is the fact that Lacroix and Guerrero are both on suspension, both at the same time in the first leg of this tie. Don't you just love it when that happens? But nevertheless, we are at home in this tie. Let's see what we can do. Can we pick up a draw? Do you know what? I'll take a 1-0. I will take a 1-0. We're back to full strength in the second leg. Hopefully, this is where we take it home. When you go into a game as important as this, it is so relieving to know that you got your team to full strength against a team like Chelsea. We're 1-0 down on aggregate. I genuinely do believe, though, we have the strength in our team to overturn that into our favour and book ourselves in the semis. In the first season, we made it to the round of 16 before we got knocked out. In the second season, we got to the quarters before we got knocked out. This time, we are getting to the finals. We are getting to the finals. Come on, Wolfsburg. Come on. Do not ask me what that reaction was. I haven't got a clue myself. I am absolutely buzzing. We are in the semi-finals. No surprise that these games are going to get more difficult as we progress through the competition. And who else stands in our way between ourselves and the final? Real Madrid themselves. That centre-back partnership of Koulibaly and De Ligt is genuinely terrifying. We are at the Bernabeu in this first leg. We're away from home. Let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see what we can... Oh my god, we take a 2-0 lead into the second leg. We take a 2-0 lead. We take a 2-0 advantage. This is massive. We are one win away from the Champions League final. It literally all comes down to this. We are one game away. One very, very difficult game away from being in the Champions League final in only our third season in charge of Wolfsburg. We could not be asking for a better position going into this game. We are at home. We're 2-0 up on aggregate. We have our full strength starting 11 on the pitch. We are ready. Let's see if we can nail this and bag it. Oh my god, we've actually done it. Not only have we done it, we've made Real Madrid look stupid. 4-1 it ended on aggregate. I think buying a new striker was definitely the best thing we did this season. The only thing that matters to me right now is who our final opponent is in this competition. The team we're facing in the Champions League final is the team that constantly dominate the Bundesliga. It is Bayern Munich versus Wolfsburg in the Champions League final. Ironically enough, Bayern Munich knocked us out in the quarters last year, so it would be poetic justice if we beat them in the final this year. We ended up finishing third in the Bundesliga this year. Bayern Munich absolutely ran away with it this year. They ended up 23 points ahead of ourselves. They ended up 21 points ahead of Leipzig. Bayern Munich are just in their own world when it comes to the Bundesliga. Hertha Berlin won the League Cup. Spurs won the Europa Conference League. Real Sociedad won the Europa League. And Real Sociedad won the Europa League. Of course, McNeil's injured for the Champions League final. Why not throw another spanner in the works here? Nesri had a season to remember. 30 goals this season in his debut for Wolfsburg. Baku also had a tremendous season this time as well. I think the boys have all had a pretty decent season all round. We are in the Champions League final after all. Speaking of the Champions League final, here it is. Bayern Munich versus Wolfsburg. I'll be honest with you though, Bayern Munich's team, yeah, I'm not even going to try and downplay this. Bayern Munich's team is freaking scum. We are at the San Siro for the final this time. Let's get in. The last time I played Bayern Munich in the final, I won 4-1. So hopefully, this will be sort of the same result. We're only 2 minutes in, and I've just noticed that a centre-back is playing left wing. Is my assistant manager trying to screw me over? Oh my lord! What a goal that was. Oh my god. The lead up to that goal was nothing short of just beautiful. That was football personified. We're passing that ball around dead nicely, dead patient, space in the box, bang top right bins, lovely stuff. Bayern Munich are so dominating when they're on the ball. Like, look at that. You can't do anything against it. You can just hope to contain them. That's it. Oh my god. That was just a joke, man. How do you defend that? How do you defend that? Sane, man, just toying with this. And then, honestly, at that point, you'd expect them to shoot. But no, they do the extra pass. Like, how do you defend that? That lead lasted all of just over 10 minutes before Bayern Munich made the way back into this game. It is going to take a lot to beat this Bayern Munich team. And now it's our turn to counter-attack. Why are my players static? Why are they... My players are static. Why aren't they running? It's like they don't want to attack. Can we make anything from this corner? Baku whips one in. Guerrero. Oh, that was bloody close. That was Dalot. Can we find Schlager on the edge? Can we find... Oh, please. Oh, that was such a shit ball in, Schlager. Come on, lad. And that is the last kick of the first half. And we go into the half-time break. One apiece. And I'm not going to lie to you. Bayern Munich are all over me, man. I don't think our... It feels like my players don't even want to attack. Konate is chasing Koeman down with a vengeance. Look at that. Baku. Oh, my God. What a ball from Dalot. What a ball. Oh, my God. Baku could go all the way here. What the hell was that for a shot, man? Neuer's messed up massively, though. He's giving it straight back to us. Nesse. Oh, my God. If we can get a shot off here. Come on. Finesse shot outside the... Oh, Neuer, man. Neuer still a menace in between the nets. Oh, my God. What a goal. What a goal. Oh, my God. What a goal. That would have been... I thought for sure that was going to go in. How far off were we? We must have been in... Oh, it's a good foot away. But, oh, God. We're getting the better chances in this half, let me tell you. Hello, can he find... Oh, no! Why would you go there? Baku was actually making a run inside the defender. Dalot, you stupid prick. This is where we're going to... Oh, no, please. Oh, what a save from Casteels. Get that out. I swear to God, get that out. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, my God. The ball of dreams. Can he make... Oh, my God, that came from absolutely nothing. And we may have just got a winner against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. What a ball that was from our star striker. I can't remember his name or can't pronounce his name, whatever. But he has just set up a pinch perfect assist. Look at this for a pass. Completely caught Bayern Munich off guard, and left foot Schlager is not missing that from that. It's literally a mirror image of his first goal. Smashes it with his left foot, top right bins. This is literally game over now. We have literally 5 minutes left to hold on to this lead. Bayern are through in the dying seconds of the game. Bayern are through. But oh no. Casteels with the last minute save literally wins us the European Championship. We are champions of Europe. Wolfsburg are finally crowned champions of Europe. A brace from Schlager is enough to deny the best team in Germany the accolade of being crowned champions of Europe once again. That has got to be the craziest final I've had yet. Let me know in the comments down below what team you want me to rebuild next. I'm open to any and all teams. I want to focus a little bit more on lower league teams, so leave a comment down below on what team you want me to rebuild next. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, smash that subscribe button if you are new around here. The support on this channel has been nothing short of incredible over the past year, so thank you very much for the support. Yes, I did just run out of breath, but that is all from me today. It's been your boy Goody, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and until next time, I'll see you in a bit.